let me ask you a dangerous question, okay? When did marriage become a premium subscription service in this country? Because the last time I checked, love was free. Now, love is still free. Proposal is expensive. And wedding? Oh, that one is premium. Marriage, oh my, that one is lifetime maintenance cost. Oh. In Nigeria today, you don't just marry a person, you subscribe to a lifestyle package. And the question is not, do you love her? The question is, can you afford her? Reason this. A young Nigerian man is not afraid of commitments. Remember, he is afraid of calculation. He sits down with a notebook, rent 2.5 million naira per year, generator 900,000 naira per year, fuel, don't even ask. Internet, it must work because she works from home. Groceries, inflation has entered tomatoes. And school fees projection, well, that one is in advance because they are not married. Emergency fund, Nigeria is the emergency. And you want him to add wedding budget, 18 million naira. Suddenly, marriage is no longer romance. Marriage is a feasibility study. And then we look at him and say, why are men running? Why are you running, right? My friend, he is doing risk assessment. Now, on the other side, the Nigerian woman is also doing mathematics. Age, 29. Friends that are married, 6. Group chat, always posting baby pictures. Mother is asking, any news? And aunties are saying, time is going. She opens Instagram. Another destination wedding. Another proposal on a yacht. Another pre-wedding shoot in Dubai. Another caption saying, God did it. She closes the app and opens her calendar. This is not desperation. This is pressure with Wi-Fi. Reason this. In Nigeria, you see, marriage has two parts. Marriage, the commitment, and wedding, the event industry. But somehow, we deleted the first one and financed the second one. The wedding planner is calm. The caterer is calm. The decorator is calm. The MC is very, very calm. But the couple, they are sweating behind the scenes. You see a 25 million naira wedding. You don't see the loan. You see fireworks. You don't see the repayment plan. And after all the rice has finished, after the drone shots have been posted, after the so-called Ashwebi has been resold, real life begins. And real life does not care about your wedding hashtag. Real life wants rent. Real life wants NEPA bill. Real life wants fuel. Real life wants school fees. And that is the part nobody rehearses. So, what happens? The man delays. I'm not ready, he says. Translation, my account balance is not ready. The woman worries. Is it serious at all? Translation, my timeline is not waiting. And both of them are not wrong, if you think about it. The man grew up hearing a real man provides, not contributes, provides fully, even if inflation is running faster than his salary. But the woman grew up hearing, don't waste your best years, not build slowly, not plan strategically, but marry on time. So now we have two human beings who love each other for real, but are being chased by two different clocks. One clock is financial, the other clock is biological, and Nigeria is the referee. So let's reason deeper. Is marriage truly expensive, or have we turned it into a luxury brand? Because once upon a time, I remember, people did registry, small church, small food, go home. And now, you need introduction ceremony, traditional wedding, white wedding, after party, maybe beach party, maybe surprise proposal video. We've turned I do into a production budget. If Apple releases marriage in Nigeria today, it will cost 22 million naira and come with 3 cameras and no charger. And the scary part, even middle income earners are trying to compete with billionaires. What a disaster. You earn 400,000 naira a month, but your wedding mood board is billionaire coded. Why? Because social media has made marriage look like a movie premiere, but nobody posts the first fight about money. Nobody posts the argument about who paid for what. Nobody posts the silent stress when school fees enters the chart. So, young Nigerian men look at all these and say, maybe I should just focus on myself. They call it self-love. And young Nigerian women look at the same situation and say, maybe it's wasting my time. Meanwhile, both of them are victims of the same economy. Let me say something here, although it is controversial. The problem is not that Nigerian men are scared of marriage. The problem is that Nigerian men are scared of bankruptcy. And Nigerian women are not desperate for marriage. No, they are desperate for stability. Those are two different things entirely. Stability, security, certainty in an uncertain country. Now, here is what we must reason like adults. Marriage is not a wedding. Marriage is a partnership, and partnership means planning. Two unemployed romantics cannot build a stable home on vibes and pre-wedding photos. Love is powerful, but love does not pay rent. Let's talk solution. First, separate wedding from marriage. If you cannot afford a 20 million naira wedding, don't do it. Registry, small gathering, food, go home. You are not less married because your wedding did not trend. Second, budget marriage like a business. Before you marry, ask real questions. Where will we live? What's our income plan? How do we handle emergencies? Are we both earning? And are we both willing? Not romantic questions, responsible questions. Third, normalize dual income. The era of the man must carry everything may be romantic, but economically it is very heavy. Two adults building together is not weakness, it is strategy. Fourth, stop marrying because of pressure. If your reason for marriage is, all my mates are married, you are not ready. If your reason is, before she leaves, you are not ready. Fear-based marriage becomes regret-based living. And finally, young men, don't delay forever in the name of preparation. At some point, preparation becomes hiding. And young women, don't measure your worth by a wedding date. Marriage is not a trophy, it is our responsibility. Visit konga.com with your wedding list or enter any of their retail stores around you. You will get original products that will not tear your pockets. And they come with manufacturer's warranty. Let me close with this. Maybe the real question is not, are Nigerian singles scared of marriage? Maybe the real question is, have we priced marriage beyond the reach of the working class? Because when survival is expensive, commitment becomes risky. When rent is outrageous, romance becomes cautious. When inflation rises, proposal timelines extend. So, before we blame men for running and before we blame women for pressing, let us blame what is truly expensive, the Nigerian cost of living. Maybe love is still alive. Maybe commitment is still possible. Maybe what we need is not fear, but financial clarity. Reason this. Marriage is not a luxury product, but if we keep packaging it like one, only the wealthy will subscribe. And the rest of us will keep loving each other from a safe financial distance. Reason it. I'll see you next time.